Good morning, everyone. It is currently 8:53 and today we are headed for Riga, Latvia. We don't arrive until 1 o'clock, so I think we're gonna grab some breakfast and look around the ship a little bit. So let's get going. This morning we're having breakfast with a view. Look at these paintings they have for auction today. Absolutely stunning. I really like this one too. Now we're gonna head past the Adventure Ocean area, which is the different kids clubs available, and go to the arcade and play around a little bit. Here we are. I think first we're gonna play some air hockey and then maybe do some skee ball. I'm not particularly talented at claw machines, so not gonna try and waste my money on that.
Oh my god! This is overwhelming! Punching real bad. There we go. Does that have to be a strike? Yeah!
We are now on the sports court by the rock wall and the basketball court playing some cornhole. About to put Missouri to shame. So close. Take two. Ow. Oh my god, you're gonna keep hitting me. Ow. She tried. We're the queens of cornhole. What can we say? We are now arriving in Latvia and we're just about to dock. So we're about an hour and a half ahead of schedule. Hopefully that means we can get off and explore sooner. Now we are back at the Windjammer for lunch and we have a view. Time to take the shuttle bus into Riga. It's about a 30-minute drive, so hopefully we leave soon. We just made it to the city and I think we're gonna walk around and just see what we can find. This is Riga Castle, which was built in 1330. Today, it is the home of the President of Latvia and several museums. This is St. James Cathedral, which was built in 1225. I think we're gonna go inside and have a look, so let's go. There is quite a bit of construction inside, which unfortunately means there isn't really much to see. These three houses are called the Three Brothers because legend states that they were built by three men of one family. They're also the oldest medieval dwellings in all of Riga. There isn't really a specific reason I'm showing you this building, I just thought it looked cool. Now we're in this beautiful square, and just let me show you what's behind us. This stunning building is the Riga Cathedral. What a convenient name. And it was built in 1211. Now we're gonna walk over to the Freedom Monument. There it is. The Freedom Monument was built in 1935 and honors the soldiers killed during the Latvian War of Independence, which lasted from 1918 to 1920. Standing at 138 feet tall, the monument is an important symbol of independence and sovereignty in Latvia. Right next to the monument is Bastion Park. I think in English that translates to Bastion Hill Park. Next, we're gonna head into this touristy shop. First, they have all these cute miniature houses. There's also this giant room of clothes with probably anything you can think of. They have these cute little mugs. Most importantly, though, they have a room full of different foods and drinks from Latvia. Now we're at the beautiful Nativity of Christ Cathedral, which was built in 1876. Next, we have the St. Alexander Nevsky Church, which was built in 1820. I have to say, the color was quite a choice. Finally, on our little walking church tour, we have the St. Gertrude Old Church, which was built in 1864. It is almost 4 o'clock, which means that it's time for our tour of the Corner House. The Corner House was known as the headquarters of the Soviet KGB secret police from 1940 to 1941 and from 1944 to 1991. The building also became a prison for those who were considered to be opponents of the occupation regime. Because of the nature of this tour, I want to give a trigger warning. This building represents a violent period of Latvia's history, so if you would like to skip this section of the video, please do not hesitate to do so. I included timestamps below. Rooms like this were used for photographing and fingerprinting prisoners, but mainly they were reserved for interrogations. Then we are led through a series of dimly lit, narrow corridors full of jail cells. You can still walk into almost any cell, with most of them looking like this, with 2 metal beds and a bucket in the corner. Once a week, prisoners were allowed outside into this small interior courtyard where they were asked to walk in a circle with their heads down. They were devoid of all contact with the outside world, family letters, books, newspapers, and even forbidden to shower. Finally, we were led into the execution chamber. While they have no idea how many prisoners were murdered, after the fall of the Soviet Union, an investigation found 94 bullet holes in the wall and 240 expended cartridges on the floor. Well, that was the end of the tour. If you'd like to learn more, I found a great book. It's called Up Against the Wall, The KGB and Latvia by Vincent Hunt, and I'll have that linked below if you're wanting to check that out. We are now grabbing dinner at Brutato, and it's by this beautiful square. Just let me show you. They just brought out our little bread, and they said our meal should be here soon. I just stuck with the classic salmon, and it looks amazing. Now we're gonna go back to the ship. For tonight's show, we're gonna be headed to the ice skating rink for Ice Odyssey, and I could not be more excited. The ice skating cast is always beyond talented, and the shows are always just really well done, so I cannot wait. I will be letting you know what I think after the show, so stay tuned. Okay, we just got back from Ice Odyssey and it was beyond beautiful. The show was astrology themed, so there was the lovers, the hermit, the jester, etc., etc. And here's the thing that you have to remember, you guys saw that rink. It was incredibly tiny. The fact that they're able to pull off doubles and even triple axles on this ice is unfathomable. These guys just do not get paid enough because that was pure entertainment. They're so talented. So that was definitely my favorite show of the week. Actually considering going back and watching it again because they're performing it again in a few days.
Great tunes from the decade of the
We're staying in Latvia overnight, so it's really nice to see the cities we're going to after dark because you usually never get to do that. I could just sit out here for hours. It's very relaxing. It is currently 12:14 and I am headed to bed for the night, so thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more content from me in the future, please consider subscribing as well. But I hope to see you in the next video, so have a good night!